What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the EA FC Career Mode. It's episode number 115. The Invincible season died early. The Super 6 dreams died yesterday. Yep, our chance to win the Super 6 has now gone after our loss to Spurs in the FA Cup semi-final to set up a North London derby final. Never done it before. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Definitely not going to be this season. But we're returning today, though. There's still things we can do this season, including win the Fab 5, which includes the Champions League, because we'll have both legs of our semi-final today. First away at San Siro, and then at home against our former club, AC Milan. Our 6 games to go in the league. We know the title's already won, but we can still match Man City's 100-point record if we win all 6 of our remaining games. Starter with this one, our first game today. They're going to bounce back here on the back of that loss to Spurs away in the northwest against Liverpool at Anfield. Once again, need to win all 6 of our remaining games in the league to meet Man City's 100-point record. Otherwise, we'll fall short of becoming Centurions like Guardiola's men back in 2018, I think it was. Come on, you Hatters. Yeah, I just looked it up. 2018. 6 seasons ago. What? Where is all this time gone, man? Like, seriously, I swear, like, the pandemic feels like it was last year. It was 3.5 years ago. Like, what? It's crazy. Like, what? 3.5 years since COVID. That's mental, isn't it? Like, it literally feels like it was just last year. Mad. Utterly mad. As Amos plays a great through ball to Gabe. He takes his time, and that's a great save by our Milan Academy grad goalkeeper Clever Garcia to keep it at 0-0 again. Only 6 wins will do here. Only 6 wins will do. Even a draw, ordinarily downfield, good result. Just ask Eric Ten Hag and in particular Varane, who was amazing on Sunday. But for us, only a win keeps us in the hunt. Yeah, how good was Varane and Johnny Evans on Sunday as well? Give him some credit. As Abdullah is through. Oh, wonderful. Oh. And blocked as Liverpool will get it away. And like I said, you know, point here at Anfield is a brilliant result. Absolutely brilliant in normal circumstances, but only a win does for us. So this is going to be the game where it drops off unless we can find a winning goal. Going all out, just can't get it yet. Abdullah once again. Denied by Garcia. Still goalless. It's been all Luton. Just haven't been able to find that breakthrough. And Liverpool just doing their best to see out a clean sheet at a point. That's a cracking ball. That Monroe's going to win it first. There we go. Still time. 11 to go. Kowalczyk has been anonymous in this game. Plays it back to Boucher. Long ahead of him. Christensen. Kowalczyk. Amos. Kwa! Denied. I think we're going to run out of time. Corner, which Abdullah's going to take. Oh, Monroe hits the bar. It's been all one-way traffic, just haven't been able to convert. I think it's over. And with 6 to go, we're going to fall short on the first hurdle. Mario. Amos. Tackled and cleared. Nah, that's it, it's over. Abdullah flicks on. This is it. Amos! Luton survive! Final kick of the game. Get in! Oh my goodness gracious me. How many times have I said this season that this guy, whenever he's on the pitch, gets either a goal or an assist? It might be his first in the Premier League, but it's not his first overall this season. He's got quite a lot of assists as well, and he's just popped up with... What a time to get your first goal of the season in the league, man. The game winner. 1 down by the scruff of our neck and the skin of our teeth. 5 to go. We're not done just yet. Deserved that. Definitely deserved it. But my goodness, we couldn't have left it any later. Next up, the Centurions themselves. Manchester City at the Etihad. And you know they'd love to be the ones to stop us from joining their club. Come on, you Hatters. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I don't know how much longer I can keep this going, man. Seriously. We had that last second winner against Everton. Wasn't that Justice Amos as well? The Amos bros single-handedly together. How does that work? Keeping us in the race here, but it's going to drop off surely, man. And with the catch for it, will say, mate. With the trip to the San Siro on Wednesday, I will want to take my starters off at some point in this game, so they're fresh for that trip to Milan. I don't know, man. 5 required, and all 5 are tough games as well. I don't know. How much longer can we hang on, man? Seriously. Giles down the flank for Abdullah, who has Toby with him. That's a nice ball back to Abdullah, but the Egyptian's going to need a teammate here as he gets around Kabore and slides through Dalton. There's Cox. And Gabriel Long on the weaker right foot. Didn't really fancy him there as Justin Bailo makes the save and keeps it at 0-0. I always feel like when I'm striking with the weaker foot, unless it's from very close proximity, I never fancy my chance of it finding the back of the net. Cox, good delivery that, headed away at the far post. As we're still tied at 0-0. Both teams making bright starts, but as things stand, deadlock yet to be broken. Anderson, Abdullah, Dalton, Mario, Gabriel, Long. I just couldn't get onto that. The third left foot, like Ian Robin. Man City know not to let this guy cut inside as Abdullah finds Cox. Dalton. And this time it is on the left foot for Long. Deflects off Kalulu and turn behind for a corner. Still goalless right before the break. Our final chance. Oh! You ain't going out, Joe, bro. Well over the bar. Still goalless. Half time. Need that breakthrough. Cameron to Christensen. And Lars looking for Long down that right hand side. Cox! Come on! Captain Cox to the rescue! Luton had the breakthrough at the Etihad. Offloaded to the skipper, who drills it in. Far corner. Just like the previous games, with all one-way traffic, it was coming. Long couldn't finish in the first, so he says, "Skipper, you have a go." And Joel converts from just inside the area. Luton in front. Obviously, at some point, going to have to take my starters off with a trip to Milan on Tuesday night, but God, man, seriously, you know, I talk about this a lot, but there's not a lot of things I haven't done in career mode, but I don't think I've ever been Centurions before. I've certainly never broken the record. I don't remember even equaling it. Christensen headed away, and Lars finds Cox. Long's kept himself on side and cleared. 27 minutes to go. Obviously, it's... Oh, hang on. Yes! Come on! Error from the back, trying to play out. Quick interception. Toby with the finish. Luton turned up, and now I'm going to take my starters off. We've got Milan in Milan on Tuesday night, and now I'm going to take my starters off. I think we should see out from here. It's been all one-way traffic, really. So bring on the backup brigade, and we'll try and see it out. There we go. 2 down, 4 to go. And Manchester City fail at their attempts to stop us joining their club. And now it's on the other boys we've got to face. 12 points available, pick them all up, we'll join Guardiola's men as Centurions, but these were 2 tough games, man, so they're not going to get any easier from here. Moving on, biggest game of the season, no doubt about it, as we meet them once again. Yep, AC Milan in the Champions League semi-final, first leg at the San Siro. We beat them back-to-back in the group stage, now we meet in the Final Four with a much bigger prize at stake. First leg in North Italy. AC Milan in the Final Four. This is going to be tense. The previous 2 rounds were certainly as tense as they could be. You know, overcoming the deficit against Juve in the quarters, beating Barca on pens in the last 16. I'm expecting more fireworks here in the semi. And AC Milan. Whilst, you know, I said this, I do feel as though they're taking a step back in terms of quality since we left, which is practically always the way when you leave a team. The AI manager never seems to, you know, keep it going, if you will. They have won the Serie A again. They've already been crowned champions with 3 games to go. Like, they domestically, they've absolutely dominated. They won the title every single season since we've left, apart from 1. So, It's certainly not going to be easy, and we scored a stoppage time winner here through this man, Boo Gabriel Long, in the group stage. But I still do put us as favourites. Lars, keep running, keep running, keep running. Cox has a dig, good save. And turn behind for a corner. 15 minutes in, we get a good first leg result here. That'll do us the world of good. Oof. As Milan will clear. But starting off bright. Abdullah! Oh, drops just wide. Ghana dinks it through to Abdullah. Cox and Kowalski in the middle. Joel plays a lovely through ball to the Egyptian. Down this right hand side. Oh. Did get it through the legs, but sadly can get away. But as Ghana wins it back there off Lombardi, who's now their captain, which is unbelievable to think about, really, because we signed him just as a squad player. Fair player, admire the growth in my absence, as Cameron finds Hisham. There's Kowalczyk, there's Cox, and Joe Cox with the opener. And unlike Gabriel, he's going to show respect. First goal against his former club at the San Siro. And Joel wisely decides to show respect. It was Gabe with the game winner in the group stage, and it's Joel with the opener in the semi. Great finish into the top corner, and Luton have the lead in Milan. 15 to go. Milan finally starting to come forward and get some opportunities. Traore, Ugarte. Oh, Cruz finds space. 12 and a half to go. Milan have their level. Just walked through. Walked straight through. And the Serie A champions have levelled it. Well, I said, I think since the summer they've gotten slightly worse. They haven't really replaced Long, whereas we've got a lot better. But these guys have still been dominating Italy. Even in my absence, still have a great 5-star team. So I knew this leg and this tie, whilst we'll be favourites, certainly wasn't going to be one-sided. And that is going to do it. Milan are going to find their leveller and tie the first leg at 1-1. So in the last 16, we were tied at the halfway stage of the tie. Against Juve, we were behind at the halfway stage. And here against Milan, we once again level. Heading into the second leg, no advantage for the third straight round. This time, will we get away with it? Back home, back to matters in the league, where once again we need to get back to winning ways in order to keep our 100-point chase alive. Following game, Aston Villa at Power Court. And Aston Villa, to their credit, good team, and obviously they win again on Sunday, by the way, honestly. I think everyone's starting to think, do you know what, why can't they win the title? Like, why not? I mean, honestly, like, Villa Park is a fortress. Unai Emery's got the players, the squad, the fans believe. Why not? Like, seriously, why not? You know, Man City faltering again. Why not? Why can't Villa go and win this Premier League? As Christensen makes a good interception there, we'll get it away. I've got to say, I'm starting to believe, man. It'll be an amazing fairy tale story if they did it. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. As Maldonado, not ours, plays the 1-2 and finds the back of the net. Well, like I said, mixture of bench boys and starters out there. I'm not too surprised about this. Hang on, he's got a tash like Mario. Is that the third Maldonado brother? Is that the third Maldonado brother? He's got Mario's tash. That's got to be Mario's other brother. He's got the tash. What's his overall? He's a strike. I have seen him before. 84. I see it. I see it more than Enrique. That's unbelievable. Look at the tash. Look at the similarity in the mustache. I see it. I see the similarity. I should have signed him instead. Here we go. Come on. Christensen, get running. Amos. Abdullah must finish. And oh, he's the post. Trubin shuts him down. He got a shot away, but clips the woodwork and Villa escape. Only real chance of the half for me. Unlike the first two games today. Haven't really been on it in this clash in the league. Still down by 1, and at some point I want to take the starters off as well. Aston Villa looking to be that team to stop me, and I think they might. Mario, win that one in, mate. As the second half begins, I'm keeping him and Abdullah on just for now. But at some point I have to say, boys, as much as we want that 100 points, we got wonderful goal. We got the second leg in 3 days' time. Amos to Amos, bros combined. Luton back on level terms. Half an hour to go, but to be fair to Villa, they're not. Oh, what to say? Cax record, the rebound turned in at the far post. I was going to say, to be fair to them, they're not just looking to stop us with a point. They're going for all three, and I respect that a lot. Villa back in front. I can't see us doing it from here. I really can't see us getting two in the final half an hour. Do you know what I'm doing? I'm making a decision. I'm taking Mario and Abdullah off. As much as I need my guys out there, man. With that Milan game in the week, I'm pulling the plug. If the backup brigade can do it, great. But otherwise, I'm focusing on that second leg in the week. For those that play career mode, I have seen you guys do some incredible things. Screenshots you sent me on Instagram or Twitter. I've seen posts on our FIFA careers. Shout out to the subreddit. I'm a long-term lurker on that sub. I've seen you guys do some incredible things. Better Man City's points record, not just equal it. You know, have an invincible season. Do some unbelievable things. I've seen some fantastic posts from you guys. But unfortunately, I'm not going to join you as a Centurion this season. Aston Villa have ended it. It is over. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. But this is what I've said before, man. Like when I see a screenshot you guys post me, when I see something given to me, what are they celebrating? What are they celebrating? What, lads? We needed to win to keep the record possibility alive, equaling it. We've lost. It's over. Why are you celebrating? What? What are you celebrating? We blew it. Oh, it's our final home game, isn't it? I just realised it's our final home game. So, in a nice way, to be fair, I haven't had Cox out there for this one. In a nice way, the bloke that's going to be lifting it is Ryan Giles, who's been here since season 1. So, to be fair, do you know what? I actually quite like that. Maybe the celebrations are a little bit out of place. I talk about situation-specific celebrations a lot, and how sometimes they break up the immersion. They definitely did in this case. But for Giles to lift, that's kind of nice, to be fair. Because obviously he has been here since the very beginning, and the only OG left since episode number 1. Ryan will lift it. It's a little bit muted for celebrations. A lot of the fans didn't even bother to celebrate it with them. They've gone home. And so we saw this last year. But Giles will lift it. Premier League champions back to back. And that's kind of nice, I guess. Kind of nice. It's a little bit, again, it's a little bit bittersweet, knowing that we blew the chance at equaling Man City Centurion record. But, yeah. Giles lifting it is kind of nice, as he's been here since episode number 1. He's a true OG at the save. Right, here we go, 5th and final game of today's episode, second leg of the Champions League semi, and after no wins in our last 2 games, and during the first leg in Milan, I've got to say I'm nervous for this one. The Centurion possibility is gone, but the Fab 5 is still alive, but a loss tonight and we'll exit the semis, and no doubt about it. This season, I wouldn't call it a complete failure, but it definitely would be in Europe. Come on, you Hatters. I intentionally didn't look at the Tuesday night fixture between Man City and Real Madrid. First leg finished 1-1, so if we do make it through, I won't know who we'll have. And as Abdullah gets a shot away, oh, it's gone in! Abdullah gives us the opener, and it's a dream start in Luton. Get in! Oh my goodness, I was going to say, for this season, you know, not getting to the final would be a failure. I'm not saying we have to go and win this, but going out here would be a failure, no matter how you look at it. With a team like this, with the form we've been in, not making the grand final would be a failure. But Hisham says, Gaffer, don't you worry about it. I'm going to drag us there. Brilliant finish with a week left. But he's been brilliant in the second half of the season as well. Some big goals in this competition. He scored in every single of our 3 rounds here in the knockout stages. And here, the opener as well. The Egyptian gives us the lead. Oh, that's an awful tackle, that. And Luton strike first in the second leg. Come on. Yeah, how good has Hisham been? Okay. How good has Hisham been, man? That totally threw me off there. How big has Hisham been for me, honestly? I mean, he scored that sensational leveller, one of the goals of the save at the new camp. There's Gabriel Long! Fires just wide. He scored the dagger against Juve to wrap up the tie. And he's now just scored the opener tonight here at Power Court. Definitely another goal to come before the break. I'm sensing it. And if we get it, I think we could grab this game and grab this tie by the scruff of its neck. Oh, what a ball! Cox! Joel Cox makes it 2. Luton, get a cushion. And we've got a chance to pull away here. This is the time now. This is the time. There's still a whole half of the first half to play. If we get another goal, it's tie over. I don't want to sit on this 2-goal lead. I want to kill this contest. As Abdullah finds Cox. The goal scorers. Kowalczyk. Long. Wraps it up. Is he going to show respect this time? I think he is. What a half an hour. Luton 3, Milan 0. Book your ticket, we're heading to the final. Oh, Milan have just completely capitulated. Oh, what a ball. Absolutely capitulated. As Abdullah finds Kowalczyk. And all the 4 are going to get the goals. What an incredible 34 minutes, all 4 of the front 4 have scored. Pavel, Gabriel, Cox, Abdullah, all of them have scored, all 4. Abdullah to Pavel, the pole with the finish. Luton 4, Milan 0. And I talk about it, so when you've had a setback, when you've had a failure, when you've fallen short in an objective, what do? You pick yourself up, you readjust, you recalibrate, and you move on to the next thing. Centurions, not possible anymore. Champions League finalists, definitely possible, and now definitely going to happen. This has been a demolition in Luton. One of my best performances of the save. Oh my... And that would have been the icing on the cake. For the first time in a single game, Pavel, Hisham, Gabriel and Joel all scored 1 each for the first time ever. And talk about a game to pull out that feat in. The second leg tied at 1-1 sees a demolition at Power Court, making us go through to our second Champions League final with Luton Town. And whilst it was hurtful to miss out on the Super 6 in the last episode, and it was painful to miss out on becoming Centurions in today's episode, what do I talk about? When you fail an objective, you've got to pick yourself up, readjust, and move on to the next one. Yep, here we go. Champions League finalists as Luton Town make it through. And we'll end by seeing who we've got in that Champions League final as I'll go for. It's Man City, my second of the save, and my third CL final overall after our loss with Sociedad back in Season 9. But yeah, that will do it for today's episode, guys. So big thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And we will return with the season finale. We'll play our final 3 Premier League games. Meaningless now, of course. But of course, a big one as well. That Champions League final against Guardiola's Manchester City. Season finale coming next as we go for the Fab 5. Picking ourselves up, readjusting and moving on. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you with the season finale very soon.